Hey, Sam. I knew we were getting ready to start. Just thought I'd share some old VBS songs with you. You remember VBS, right?
Yeah, I was just checking to make sure you were ready. But yeah, we can do.
I'm ready.
We can do VBS.
I'm ready. Remember this song? It only takes a spark to get a fire going. That's how it is with God's love. It's how you experience it. You gotta go. You got to know. You gotta pass it on.
Is this a VBS song?
Yeah, that's how I remembered it.
Okay.
All right, how about this one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can't get to heaven?
Ah, yeah, you can't get to heaven.
Oh, you can't get to heaven?
Oh, you can't get to heaven.
Oh, you can't get to heaven?
Oh, you can't get to heaven.
Oh, you can't get to heaven
Oh,
on
you can't
roller
get to heaven
skates.
on
You
roller
roll
skates.
right past those pearly gates. You can't get to heaven on roller skates.
There was like movements to it, right?
I don't remember that.
Oh, okay.
But this is my favorite VBS song. Remember this one?
Yeah.
This is awesome. Tommy worked at night on the docks. Union men on strike. He's down on his luck. It's tough. It's tough. Sing along. Gina worked the diner all day. Worked so hard to bring home her pay's love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love. You gotta hold on to what you got. It doesn't take a difference if you make it or not. They got each other, and that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, we're living on a prayer. Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Whoa, we're living on a prayer. Living on a prayer.
Was this a VBS song?
Okay, second verse.
It's time to have some fun. Light talk with Sam Beeman. We got skits and interviews. We got everything but the blues. It's on. Light talk is on. Light talk with Sam Beeman.
Hello there, welcome to Light Talk. I'm your host, Sam Beeman, and we've got a great show lined up for you today. One of my good friends, Tim Banister, all the way from Noonan, Georgia, is in the house to join us. And we're going to check in with Earl Musick, cartoonist, comedian. You're going to love Earl as well. And but hey, we also have someone in the studio. We need to go ahead and check in with our correspondent, Barnabas Oliver. Barnabas, how are things going over there?
You mean go now?
Yeah, go now.
Hey, Sam, thanks for passing it over to me. Yes, I'm Barnabas Oliver here for your Church News Bulletin Update. Thank you, Sam. It's great to be part of Light Talk, the show. Yes, great news. Lifeway Christian Resources just announced they'll be releasing the new Thomas Kincaid adult diaper this fall. It'll be available in small, medium, and extra large. No large is available at this time. Each diaper will be a stark white with a beautiful multicolored cottage scene from the painter of light himself, Thomas Kincaid. And the great thing is, when each of those diapers get wet, it'll shine brightly for the whole world to see, right through your pants. That's awesome. Sam, you should check in on that. And don't forget, when those diapers, when the light shines, it's changing time. Thanks so much. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you there, Barnabas. And so we're going to go ahead and take a break, I believe. Oh, wait, Barnabas, do we have one other thing?
Yeah, real quick announcement. I just also want to let you know Lifeway will be releasing later on. This is just only for Christmas. A great stocking stuffer will be the Barnabas Oliver New Cologne. Yeah, you want to smell like me? Oh, it's going to be awesome. You're going to smell just like me every day, all day. It's good for up to 72 hours. So if you want to smell like Barnabas Oliver, or a little extra BO, make sure you get your own little box. Thanks, Sam.
Hey, thank you, Barnabas. So there you heard it. Check out some BO. All right, we're going to cut for a commercial. We'll be back in just a moment. Kids, I'm home. Oh, hey. Hey, guys, I wanted to let you know that they were out of everything at the store. No eggs, no candy, but I have a plan B. We can dye rocks. Wouldn't that be fun? And I have some things we can put in the plastic eggs from last year. So let's get to it. I love dyeing rocks. Ooh. Oh, wow. Yes. Yay. Wow. One more thing before we go out. They ran out of Easter baskets, but we have bags. Let's go.
I got one. I got hand sanitizer. I got a blue rock. I found it. Another egg. Yes, a mask. Oh wait, I almost forgot. I found one. I found another one. Oh, I found one! Ah! 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 Ah, it's a snake! Ah! 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 Get it in there. I got it. Ah, get it out. I found the golden egg! I found it!
What'd you get?
One roll of toilet paper! Oh! It's mine! I got it! I got it! I'm the winner! Oh, I found an egg! Ah! 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 I messed up.
And we're back, and I'm here with my good friend, Tim Banister. Tim, welcome to the show. I know you're listening for the applause right now, right?
Yes, the live audience is amazing. Thank you so much for having me.
Hey, well, I
here.
thought you were you loved the silence.
I like it. Generally, when I do a show, if I can hear the air conditioning unit turn on and off, mission accomplished.
Well, that just reminds me of that one show that we did at the coffee house. We did.
In Auburn,
I think it was
in Auburn.
Yeah,
right?
Auburn, and it was.
Oh yes. Is
Yeah.
that me, you, and
It was like
Clay?
8 of us. It was like 8 of us, and we were.
And there was
like
a magician.
Yeah.
And some other, but that was a great show, though.
It was.
There was like
we were
4 people.
We were entertaining each other, and there was like 1 or 2 people.
There was a girl who was from Europe.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
no, South America.
Yeah.
She was a swimmer for Auburn,
Okay.
and she was an Olympic
She was
level
having a ball.
swimmer, and she was there by herself.
Yeah.
She spoke pretty good English, and she had a blast. She
She
laughed
did.
and talked interacted with every one of us who were on stage, and we performed to her and like 2 people and the barista.
Well, yeah, that's what I was
was
going to say. What I remember from that night was when you said, "Yes, I just love it when you hear the awkward silence of, wait, hold on, is that the air conditioner? No, wait. Oh yeah, I think it was like a machine or something, ice machine."
Well, the worst part of doing that joke is when you're doing it in front of like there's 75 or 80 people, and they're not laughing because they don't think you're funny, and then you say that and they still don't laugh. But
Yeah, anyway.
when you're in front of 4 people, they get the joke
Yeah,
because
yeah.
no one can hear the laughter. So,
Yeah.
anyway, so that's part of my problem as a comedian. So
Well,
too much silence.
we've done a number of shows over the past what would you say, like 4 or 5 years?
It's probably at least 3 now. I think it's
least
been
3?
3 plus.
Okay.
Yeah, between 3 and 4 years. So yeah, I bet we've done 20 shows together.
At least.
At least, just mostly down in this area, and South Central Georgia, or just more Central Georgia. But did a couple in Atlanta together, a couple here and there.
Well,
so.
and now did we do the show for, it was like 250 people, and then like three quarters of the audience left.
Oh, that was the one with, it was
They
a couple
took
of
a break.
you and a couple other comics
Yeah.
had done the one. It was the Alabama Water Authority.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That was it. Yeah, it was a great show. It was a
We wanna-
packed room.
We want to thank the Alabama Water Authority.
And they have, I gotta say, I'm sure Alabama has some of the cleanest water.
Yeah.
Bless you all, ladies and gentlemen. But that night, the guy, whoever the speaker was,
a very nice guy.
didn't probably need to be the speaker who
Well,
gave
I
out the
was-
trophies for the cleanest water in South Central Eastern Alabama. Because by the time they got finished talking, it was been an hour and 45 minutes. Nobody wanted to be there. Hey, can y'all just take a quick bathroom break? We got to bring the comics back up.
You could practically hear.
And then about 93% of the people just left.
I was going to say, you could practically hear the cars laying rubber in the parking lot.
Y'all come back in and listen to the comics. So
just-
they wound up
I-
being like 30 people that hung out.
Yeah, but hey, we had a great time with those 30 people.
Food was good.
But the thing, the food was good.
Delicious.
The thing was, people had to get back home because a lot of
Some
them
of them live like 3 hours away.
Yeah, 3 or 4 hours away. So we don't blame anybody for having to leave that night. We would have loved to have entertained, but
We
hey,
entertained a few
for,
folks.
for the 30.
The kitchen staff hung
The
out
kitchen
for us,
staff.
so that was nice. So that was good that they
But
did
we've
that.
done quite a few shows, and hey, I want to say thank you. Speaking of which, for checking in with the Strength family. I think we have a clip. Let's roll that real quick.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, perfect.
Awesome.
All right. Sorry, we had bad connection. Hi, Tim.
Hey, how are y'all doing?
Say hi, Tim.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Tim.
Oh,
And there's Chris.
Where's Chris?
oh,
Hey, Chris.
He's napping. He's napping in his chair. That's okay. It's okay.
Well,
I'm relaxing.
relaxing. Well, I'm here with Tim Banister. Of course, you guys remember Tim, and
Yeah.
we just wanted to check in with you here at Like Talk just to say thank you. We really appreciate the Strength family. And where's Jonathan?
Here.
Jonathan, there he is.
Oh, yes.
Jonathan, we wanted to say thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Yeah, we just appreciate how you always ask, when is the next comedy show, right?
Say yes, sir.
Yeah, you're probably wondering, when is the next?
He's kind of like
Yes.
he's kind of looking like, what in the world is all this? But he's used to Zoom on with his class, so he's trying to figure out the same thing on the phone.
Well, hey, Jonathan, I know you're wondering, when is the next comedy show? We're even wondering when the next comedy show is.
We're not sure. It may have to be virtual. It may have to be like this.
It may have to be like this, but don't ever stop asking when the next comedy show is, okay? And I know that we're going to see each other again, hopefully in the near future, but again, we just want to say,
What was that show? March 1st? Was that the last one? That was the last show?
it was
we
like
did?
the end of February,
I think it
March,
was
somewhere.
March
Yeah,
1st,
was
yeah.
it March?
Yep,
Okay.
Sure, that's right. That was a
Yeah.
great show too. Wow.
And you guys have always been to like just about every show I think we've done. So on behalf of
That is true.
yeah, on behalf
That's
of
right,
Tim and
yes.
myself and all the other comics, we just want to say thank you for all you guys do.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
What's up?
Say you're welcome. Straight up.
Straight up.
That's right, girl.
Like Tim always.
That's it. That's right. Paulette Mills, she's the beast. She's a beast.
Wow, that was a lot of fun. So I would just want to say thank you. I know we were thanking them, but I want to say thank you too. That was
Good folks.
yeah.
Good people. They're really nice, always supportive of us, and that's really what doing these shows are about. We love to go out and interact with people because hopefully these shows that we do are encouraging and uplifting. That's why we're involved. So.
That's why we do what we
why we do
do.
it.
Well, Tim, how about we take a break? I
Sure.
think we have one of your comedy clips, right? I think we do.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, let's go ahead and show that comedy clip. We'll be back in just a moment.
You guys ever eat Almond Joys? You guys ever eat those candy bars? Those are delicious, right? What's the slogan? Almond Joys got nuts. Mouths don't. Have you ever looked at an Almond Joy? You know how many almonds are on there? 2. Sometimes it's a big one cut in half. Almond Joy's got a nut. Let the celebration begin, ladies and gentlemen. Almond Joy. I've never done that in front of an audience before. I appreciate the feedback. That was pretty stupid. I love vegetables. You guys know, you probably right, you already know this, but celery. You guys like celery? Celery is kind of like the corduroy pants of the vegetable world. Well, see, celery's got cabling like corduroy. That's kind of the idea behind that. So, but sometimes you tell jokes and they fall flat, kind of like that one. They fall so flat that you hear the air conditioning unit really loud. Oh yeah. Oh man. Well, I grew up in the '80s. Anybody else? I was in middle school and high school in the '80s. Anybody else? Yeah. Okay. Okay. You're a little low in size for to be that age, but that's okay. I love '80s music, and you guys still like listening to the old '80s tunes. You guys love that? Love you do too. Well, a lot of folks your age. My kids like listening to it too. You work for WCGQ. And that's, was that a radio station, a TV station? What'd you do there?
Well, I was on the air sometime and I also sold advertising.
Okay. Hey, you want to give you the microphone? You want to talk? You come up. I'm just kidding. You sold advertising? What'd you do on the radio? You're like a DJ?
Yeah, when they had somebody sing or whatever.
What kind of stuff? What kind of music did you play on there? I'm not from Columbus, so.
Well, we played the 80s music, but
Oh. Who's some of your favorite artists of the 80s? Culture Club, things like that? You a big fan of that?
yeah,
Def Leppard? Mm-hmm. Hey, you know who I liked? You, one of my favorite artists of the 80s. That was awkward, wasn't it? One of my favorite. Oh, man. One of my favorite artists of the 80s was Sade. You guys remember Sade? Love Sade. Remember that song she had, Smooth Operator? Still, yeah, still a classic. I remember that song. I still love it, but every time I hear it, ever since I was a kid, I've been like, there's something not quite right about that song. It's got that one line that goes like this. It's always been perplexing. It's that one line that goes, coast to coast, LA to Chicago. Yeah. I don't think Sade's real big into geography. That's what I'm trying to say. It's okay, Sade. We're going to mail you a globe.
All right, we're back. That was a lot of fun. Do you remember that show at Porter, the Silence? Do you remember the Silence?
Yes, I remember usually I remember those. Yeah, they're very. They usually, while I'm on stage, it gives me just a moment of thinking, well, why in the world am I doing this? And
Well,
I should just die.
You've done a lot of different, bits I've noticed, where just things that you've tried, like the typewriter. I remember the typewriter.
Yeah, that one died pretty quick after a couple of trials. That was just me typing out new jokes on stage when it didn't go well.
And I found that typewriter for you. I remember I was looking everywhere
You
for
did. You bought it for me
yeah.
at the thrift stop. Thrift shop. The thrift stop.
The thrift stop.
And stop on by. But I love going to thrift stores and stuff anyway. But I just love anything that's old.
The visual.
And the visual of it.
And the sound.
And I probably, if we could have worked on that some more, it probably could have worked a little bit better in the right situation. But telling a joke and it maybe not going so well, and then turn around going, let me rewrite that one.
Yeah. But
yeah.
I remember when you had a little checklist, and you'd say, you do the joke, and you go, okay, so cross off, and like when you would do that, that I thought really.
I don't know. I think you learn after you bomb enough over the years, like I've done. You learn to play. You learn to deal with it.
Yeah.
In a not so detrimental way, and it's just like let me mock myself a little extra. Exactly. So that's it.
And of
I'm
course,
good at dying on stage.
Aside from bombing, though, with what we do, because you've been doing comedy how long?
Oh man, I first started it. This is what's sad is where I'm at in my comedy career. How would you say it? First time I stood on stage was after I did a little class. I did a comedy workshop.
Okay.
This is in 1994.
All right.
First time I ever stepped on stage was Caroline's on Broadway, 1995. First time I stepped on stage.
That's right.
Open mic.
I remember you telling me that
They
you
had
did.
all the families of the people who did the show because we paid all this money to be a part of it. So they rented out an early 5 o'clock showing of Caroline's like on a Tuesday night or something. So all your friends could come. And it was good. First time I had long hair, really actually pretty long hair. And I got on stage, the mic thing fell right off. As soon as I grabbed the mic, everything was right then. I was like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. So here we go. It was terrible.
I've had one of
great.
those shows where I accidentally knocked over a music stand. They had a music stand on stage. I had notes, and I went to pick up the head of the music stand, and it just broke. I was like, oh.
Especially when you're early on in comedy, you don't know
was-
how to handle stuff like you don't know how to handle bad things that happen.
I know, and I made the mistake of asking for water. Like my mouth started to dry, and I was like,
some water?
"Does anybody have any water? Anybody have any water?"
And so
don't you hate it
when you're early in comedy? You're doing it out of just nervousness. You're not doing that just trying to be funny and roll with the punches.
Oh, it was absolutely horrible.
That's funny. Yeah, I've had some bad ones, but I've had some really rough ones. But we've had
the good ones.
Some good ones, yeah.
And what I wanted to share with everybody before we cut to a break is we've done a couple of shows that were very meaningful. Actually, we've done a few of them, but the first one we did at Liberty Baptist, I believe, over in Columbus, Georgia.
Right.
Where
first show I ever did with you.
There was
actually first show I did with any of you guys.
Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah, with Ed and Clay. And I just remember I did an improv game, and there was this kid that got up there, and he was supposed to act like he was hurling, and he just kept hurling.
Yep.
But he did it in the improv scene, And then for the whole rest of the night, like that was the go-to. Like anytime any comedian was on stage, he and he kept doing that.
Not because we asked him to.
Yeah, not
was
because
just
they asked
like
him.
in the middle of a joke.
And you would think
He
that
just
after
act like
like
he's
the
throwing
third time, like that would be it. Like it's not funny anymore. But people kept laughing. It kept building. And it just got more and more hilarious.
I think Clay was the last comic that night.
Yeah.
And it had built to the point where we're like, oh my God, Clay's just going to
Yeah,
rip this
what
guy
is
apart.
what is he going to do?
And
But
Clay was still nice to him.
He was.
And then we found out at the end of the show.
that there was a
God bless us.
tragedy in their family, and that was the first time that he and his mother had
Right.
had
That's
gotten
right.
out of the house in a very long time. And
That's
it was,
exactly right.
she said that it just meant so much to them to be able to get out and to laugh and to forget,
right.
you know, all of the pain they were going through. And then, of course, there was another gentleman who a coworker had invited him to a show we did at Lakewood.
Yep, that's right.
And that was the first time he had been out of the house after his wife had passed away in 6 months.
Yep, that's right.
And he came out and he laughed and he had such a good time. It was the first time he had laughed in over 6 months. And so there's power in comedy.
Right, and I think a lot of times you don't know it. We probably a number of stories that we've never heard about afterwards. It just never got back to us. But those are just two occasions where, you know, something very positive came from it, and we're just like, that's what it's about. We got into comedy, of course, because we like to help make people laugh. But man, as far as what we're doing, as far as the comedy, inspirational comedy that we try to do, is, man, if you can make someone's day a little bit better, man, that's what it's all about, right there.
That is
So,
what it's all
yeah.
about. And now, Tim, before we cut to a commercial, how can people get a hold of you? Do they go to your Facebook?
Phone,
or-
yeah, I have a phone. So that's the best way of getting a hold of me. I usually don't answer it if I don't recognize the number.
Okay.
Go on the voicemail. But I'm on Facebook. My name is on Facebook, Timothy Banister. But anyway, Timothy Banister Comedy, and Instagram, Timothy Banister Comedy.
And do they need to go to the your other comedy page or just Timothy Banister?
That's the only things
Okay.
I'm really doing right now during this uncertain times that we're in.
I understand. All right, well, I'll tell you what, thank you so much for coming on the show, and we're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, we're back here with one of our favorite scenes here. This is Emotional Interview, and so Don Terrius is going to be the interviewer, and Casey is going to be interviewed for what job? Lion tamer it is. Okay, so you know the way this works. Casey, at any given point, I will call an emotion on you. You just go there. Don Terrius, you just play along. How about that? And then Mom's in the car. That's what's going to get us out of here. Okay, here we go.
All right. Hi. How you doing?
Great.
Great. Okay, so your name is
Shawanda.
Shawanda. That is very interesting. Shawanda, so how long have you been trying to be a lion tamer?
Hard of hearing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
How long have you been trying to be a lion tamer? She's deaf.
One more time. Sorry. I got a lot of water in this ear.
How long have you been trying to be a lion tamer?
A lion tamer.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just like 5 minutes now. I watched Tiger King and I thought, you know, this is similar. I saw the ad and I thought, that sounds like fun. I like cats. I'm a cat person. Lions are just big cats. So thought it would be an interesting job.
So let me
Childish.
guess. Your favorite person on the show was Carol Baskins?
I just thought the whole thing was pretty interesting, just like crazy or whatever. But yeah, I just thought it would be fun, and like, you know, when you're little and people ask you what you want to be when you grow up, you know, people say boring things like doctor and lawyer, but lion tamer sounds cool.
Shawanda, how old are you again?
39.
Paranoid.
39.
Why? Do I look like I'm not 39? Do I look why don't you believe me? Of course I'm 39. I have an ID. I'll prove it right now.
Shawanda, are you okay?
Insecure.
Are you on any kind of medication? Because it looks like you are a little flinchy.
I am perfectly healthy. Thank you very much. You seem like you're the one that's not normal.
Okay. Shawanda, it said that your last job was working at McDonald's. How did that go?
Nauseous.
It was truly horrifying. Like, I don't know if you've seen or read about, they took like a McDonald's hamburger and like a real one
and they put them in a jar for over a year. The regular one molded like it's supposed to, but the McDonald's one looked the same. Like those things are
It looks like it made you
probably full of radiation.
Well, maybe, but it looks like it made you sick at
Hungry.
the same time.
You don't want to see how it's made, but
Hungry.
But you know, their fries are really good. You know, I could actually go for a fry right now, despite the fact that, you know, they come in frozen and they're who knows how old they are. I think they just recycle the old ones, but they taste good. You know, they put all these chemicals on them to make them taste good. Taste real good.
Shawanda, have you ever been seen by, like, I don't know, a shrink?
Hysterical.
What are you talking about, a shrink? Like, who goes to, I'm not crazy, I'm fine. Like, how could you even insinuate something like that? Like,
Depressed.
No.
Sure.
I'm not gonna do anything like that. I'm just gonna
Shawanda.
sleep,
Shawanda.
not talk to anyone,
Shawanda.
write in my journal.
Shawanda.
Yeah.
Who named you that?
Circus clown that found me.
Mom's in the car.
Oh, Shawanda,
Yeah, I think the clown's here, so.
Oh.
See? All right. Good job, guys. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, we're back, and I want to check in with a good friend of mine. He's a cartoonist, he's a comedian, and he used to work for the FBI. Please welcome Earl Musick. Earl.
Hello, Sam. How are you?
I'm doing well. Hey, it's so good to see you. I know it's been quite a long time since we've seen each other.
Yeah, at least in person. It's good to see him or on the computer.
Yeah. Was it? That's Tim Banister over there laughing.
Right.
I'm sure you'll probably see an arm or something at some point, but I wouldn't be surprised if I have bunny ears at some point. But yeah, the last time we saw each other, was it in California?
Oh, it's been that long, probably.
2011?
Were you in Atlanta? Did you go to Atlanta?
Oh, yes. Okay, maybe that was it.
Yes, that's been about 3 years, 2 years, 3.
Yeah, 2016. Yeah, Tim was there. Did you perform in the Tweet Fest where like everybody gets in line?
Yes, I did. I did a couple.
Did
not
you?
2 times.
Yeah, that was the night that Tim jumped in there and he would do a tweet and then you did like he would say the name of the person. So whoever got up there and if they bombed, he would jump up and he would say their name like 2 or 3 times. That was Tim. He'd like give it up for.
That. I remember that.
Yeah, that was. And he does that at all the shows now. Every clean comedy show we do. Yeah, he's hugely. But I want to check in with you because you've been doing some awesome artwork. I mean, like I've seen these cartoons. What's it called? It's a contest.
I was just having some fun actually. I call it the Music Tunes, TOONS, TV Dream cartoon, and I just had fun. The first one I did when I did Friends. I've been wanting to draw the Friends. I always tell people I'm a cartoonist. I work for Disney and a whole bunch of other people, but to show the work, I want to show them I can produce. So I thought I'll draw the Friends and just throw it up there. Well, it got a big response, a lot of emails and private messages. So I thought I'll do another one. So now I think I'm on day 21 in a row where I've done a TV show. I stuck myself in it. And it's just for fun because everybody was stuck inside. I thought I'd give them something to do. Just I gave them a chance to, we can talk about that later, but a contest to draw people in the show or in the make-believe show. But yeah, they're pretty big hits and they're a lot of fun to do.
I'm sharing something here. This image right here.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Man. I ran a contest to tell me in your comments what show you'd like to see, and I'm going to draw a name out, and that person, I'll draw you in the scene with me and the characters, and Sam won, and I got to draw Sam and stuck him in with Home Improvement, Tool Time, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when I saw that I had won, my jaw just dropped. I was looking at the screen like, and I felt like a tear started to roll down. I was like, oh my goodness. That was amazing. I couldn't believe that you did that. I couldn't believe that I won, but the detail, and you said that somebody had actually recognized me in that.
Oh yeah. Another comedian said, "Well, that's Sam Beeman." They knew right away before he even recognized Tim Allen. There's Sam.
Oh, that is crazy. Yeah, I've been tracking you. I see what you're doing, and you're bringing so much joy at a time where, like you said, people may not be able to get out as much, and maybe they're not feeling as cheerful. But hey, you're bringing cheer through your artwork.
Oh, thank you. I just retired from the Postal Service. I was a full-time cartoonist, speaker, just worked in HR with them. But I was doing a coloring page. We're getting calls and letters from all over the country, people putting out, because of the virus, they're drawing on the chalk on the sidewalks, putting signs out. So Washington and I were talking, let's do a coloring page. I always do coloring pages for the post office. They go nationwide. And so let's do one the kids can color and put in the window. So it just got huge, a lot of press, a lot of stuff. So I thought, I retired from the post office. It's government work, so a little creativity is kind of, muscled in there. And then after I retired, I just exploded. I can't sleep. I just want to draw. We can't hit the road now, Sam. We can't do the comedy stuff.
I know. That's true.
And the speaking stuff's done. So all I've been doing is drawing like constantly, and a ton of orders, but those are just for fun, just to let people get some attention out. And people are making suggestions about shows I don't even remember until they mention it. Then it brings back some good memories.
Have you done Knight Rider yet? I'm sure that's probably coming, right?
It's come up a few times. Cars, take a picture of a car. I'm going to draw some people.
Yeah, I know. Oh, man. Well, because I know you're a cartoonist, I thought I would bring a little something with me and see if maybe would you mind giving me just a list?
Absolutely. I set my easel up just in case you want something. I'll do a quick cartoon, then I'll try to teach you one. Some basic cartoon that you could draw.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Let's see. Can you see me okay here?
I can see you.
Good work. Let's do a quick one. Just do a little reference. Scooby-Doo. A little Snoopy action. See that?
Oh, wait. Okay.
Hey, that's not bad. Tim, I got 27 cartoons to draw in the next 4 days. I could use you. All right. You ready to learn?
Ready. Okay.
That was pretty good.
Oh, well,
right, let's go slow on this one.
Hey, we'll go slow.
So your listeners can try this at home too.
Okay.
We'll do some basic shapes. And we'll try to do something you might recognize. Let's do a circle.
Circle?
But don't close it up.
Okay.
It's okay. If you did, it's all right. Okay. Now, right in the middle of the circle, let's do the letter C.
Okay.
And then on this side, we're going to do another letter C. And over here, we left it open. Let's do a backwards C.
Okay.
We're going to do a dot here. There's going to be an I. And a dot here for an I. Then let's do a squiggly W, little W.
Okay.
Do this line right here. A C, a backward C. What do you got?
Oh.
Hey, that's awesome, bud.
Charlie Brown.
Then you got to go back and finish it up a little bit. Do some more speed drawing.
Oh, let's see.
You come back and draw Snoopy in the house, and there you get the idea.
Nice.
Let's see.
All right, just you can edit this out. But I heard Tim say Scooby-Doo. You want to see a Scooby-Doo?
Okay,
yes,
Scooby.
Love some Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like speed drawing.
Yeah, it's a quick one. You could get it though. How's that, Tim? All right.
Awesome. awesome. Earl. That's great, man.
That is
Oh my
great.
God.
That is great. So here's my Scooby coming out of Charlie Brown's.
That's Scooby wearing a Charlie Brown T-shirt.
That is right. Hey, Earl, thank you so much for coming on Like Talk. I really do appreciate that. And
I
for
love
showing,
Like Talk. Thanks for having me.
showing me a little cartoon 101 here. That was fun. That was a lot of
Hey,
fun.
listen, I expect you in the studio tomorrow. We got a lot of cartoons to draw.
Okay. All right. We'll do. Hey, how can people check you out? Because I'm sure there's somebody out there probably like, oh my goodness, I have to find out more about Earl.
EarlMusick.com. It's Earl, EarlMusick.com. Or on Facebook, if you want to check out the 21 TV shows I made special appearances in with my buddy Sam.
Hey, that sounds good. All right. Well, thank you so much, Earl. I really appreciate you taking the time to come on the show. And I'll look for you online. How about that?
All right. Thanks, buddy.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and cut for a commercial? No, cut to a commercial, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, I'm here with Kim Fields, and just got through DJing.
Yes,
So,
DJing, hosting. He was extraordinary. My hair probably looks a hot mess right now because I was wearing a Viking hat all day long, and you better show the picture to prove it.
I will. Yeah, definitely.
But my son wanted a How to Train Your Dragon party, and so my husband and I, we put together this Viking party, and had the kids as dragon trainers. And at literally the 11th hour, I was like, you know what? We're going to need some help. And Sam and I were talking about a completely different event. And I said, hey, can you help me with this one? And he immediately went into like this whole Viking type accent.
I will get the little lads out there.
And I was like, dude, you're hired. And he did just a great job helping with our other two performers to wrangle the kids and to keep them entertained. And the parents loved him, and the music was awesome. We had a great dance party. So he's amazing. He's amazing.
Well, thank you, Kim. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
That was so much fun with Earl. And Tim, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
I know that's so much, right? I said so much like 2 or 3 times.
So very much.
So very much. So much. So much. Thank you, Tim Banister, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Banister.
Thank you.
That's at every comedy show.
Thank you so much. I just want to mention that these cargo shorts that I'm wearing these were made mid '80s, late '80s, or maybe early '90s. But cargo shorts never go out of style, especially as a middle-aged dad like myself. But just in case you're wondering, got these at Kohl's. Kohl's Cash, and you can too. Thanks so much.
All right. So for my closing announcements today, or closing thoughts, I just want to share something that hit me recently, and I always want to encourage the listener, the viewer, to operate in kindness, to be encouraging to one another. I feel like that we can't get that enough, no matter where you go. And I've been guilty, Tim, I'm sure you probably have as well, but I've definitely been guilty of not being patient, not being kind. And so I started thinking about love, and because there's a lot of talk about love. And in the love chapter, in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 through 8, it says, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. And so the thing that I thought about, and this was something years ago, I mean really I had not thought about it until today, but taking your name and replacing it with the word love and it. So you basically replace a couple of words in there. And so this is what mine looks like. Sam is patient, Sam is kind, Sam does not envy, Sam does not boast, Sam is not proud, Sam is not rude, Sam is not self-seeking, Sam is not easily angered. Sam keeps no record of wrongs. Sam does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. Sam always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Sam never fails. And what's wild about that is Sam has unfortunately broken, I think, all of those, especially when I'm not operating in love. And so when we are operating in love, we can be patient, we can be kind, we can be all of that and more. So I just want to encourage you to put on love. I'm Sam Beeman, and you're watching Light Talk. Take care, and God bless.
You know, Sam, I've had a good time today, but really learned a lot. Really enjoyed being with you, but
that's good.
I'm a little frustrated because clearly stated on the rider that you and I agreed on for me to come down here and do this. Fruit roll-ups, kiwi strawberry, they're nowhere to be found. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but I usually work a little better with fruit roll-ups. And guess what else you forgot? The grape Uncrustables. I love grape Uncrustables, thawed out grape Uncrustables.
Well,
not one here, and the Red Bull over ice. Not one Red Bull. Not one Red Bull. I'm not trying to say you're a jerk, Sam, but, you know, some things are obvious.
You wanna go to the store after we leave here?
I don't know. I'm going to have to pray about that. I'm going to pray over it.
Okay.
But your hair looks nice, though, Sam.
Oh, thank you.
You have great hair. Can I run my fingers through it?
What?
Eggplant, right? Is that an eggplant shirt? Is that eggplant?
No. Well, I guess it could be.
Eggplant.
It was.
You can wear that after Easter, though.
I was going more for. I was going more for like Joker, right?
Ooh, the Joker.
Joker
like
purple.
Joker.
Yeah.
It's a good look. I like it. You should have wore some cufflinks.
Yes, I know. They didn't have them.
Light Talk. You don't have any Light Talk cufflinks.
No, they didn't have them at Goodwill.
No one
I'm just making sure the tags
dumped their old Light Talk cufflinks from 15 years ago. I don't need these anymore. Sam would never need to wear it. Now you need them.
Now I need them. I did make a Light Talk hat, though. I did make a Light Talk hat.
Did you really?
I did.
Oh, was it a snapback?
It was
adjustable.
It was one. Yeah, it's like
it was one size fit all.
It was adjustable, and it was one of those. It's so floppy.
Oh,
and when I got it, the logo wasn't even registered properly, so the colors were all out of alignment.
Oh, that would be collectible now, though.
Hey, it probably is.
You can stumble upon one at the thrift store. Do you have one at home?
I do.
Good. I want one.
Okay.
Thanks.